Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. England with the corner, they're first. England with another corner. England have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Filippo Inzaghi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams cuts out the pass. Hernandez. And he's managed to get rid.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Inzaghi. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal, England!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Well timed, excellent interception. He's got the shot away! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Hernandez. Bellingham. And Darren Fletcher. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Chance with a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs...
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Zico. Zico has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to...
Can he finish? They've done it! Argentina are level. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bellingham. Koundé does well to get it back. Bellingham unable to make it happen. Mbappe is on his own. Danger averted for now.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Back into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That is good alertness. Hernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
75 minutes played.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he's onside. Argentina can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Filippo Inzaghi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's got away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Adult shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fernando Torres. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Zico. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Passes short and sharp. Bellingham. And here's Del Piero. Baresi cuts it out. Half an hour played now. Now it's Torres. Nice ball and a great chance! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he...
Chance! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one...
Oh, what has happened here? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Beckham standing over it. Up he goes! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no joy this time. Beckham. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. And here's Del Piero. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Argentina playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Beckham. And it's Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lovely bit of skill. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Messi. And that could set him on his way. He's in here! Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Has a look and place it forward. Hernandez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's heaved it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. And claimed it back swiftly. Fiddles it through. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Torres. Interesting ball. Koundé makes the interception. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zico. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Argentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Torres. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Del Piero. And here's Del Piero. Desperate defending required here. That's a decent clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great.
Tries a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe! And that is the last effort of the game. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Mbappe voted man of the match and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cruyff! Adams getting this one clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. No way through. Messi! Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zico. Oh, what a mistake! There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Nedved. Has a look and has a go. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. Araujo. And it's Nedved. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's got away! Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's had it nicked away. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
No, he's not getting past him there. He can run onto that. And the finish! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Kawasaki Frontale have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Beckham. Rummenigge shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kawasaki Frontale with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Bellingham! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. He's having a go! Decent hit and on target. Kawasaki Frontale have their third corner. Zico gets good distance on it. Beckham. And here's Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's got the shot away! He has done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Kawasaki Frontale are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Edmilson. Raul. Beckham.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That is good alertness. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Kawasaki Frontale have it back and can go again. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And he's taking no chances there. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul, given the lift of his goal. Oh, super find. Zico. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's managed to get free. And here's Maradona. Bellingham. And that will be it. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most and expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. He's in plenty of space here. Shapes to shoot. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
This is promising. Just eases him off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Neymar! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looking for the runner. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Marquinhos. Zaire Emery. Now it's McAllister. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass is just off target. "30 minutes gone. Rodri. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. And here's Neymar. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that great chance! Goal! Argentina! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Marquinhos. And it's Neymar. Works it forward. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Argentina go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's headed upfield. Well, that has not gone well. And that was very necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zico. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! He might be in here! He's had a hit! That's going to go a long way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maradona. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Mbappe. Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the right.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance! Stood up well to him there. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
That's a nicely measured pass. David Villa! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. He's got a side of goal.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Out to the left it goes. That's a shade optimistic.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Has been indicated.
Argentina take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two.
Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep...